truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I believe we're going to Home Depot to pick up a load because we are going to Fort Collins, where this morning we're going to be buying ourselves a Freightliner. So yeah, I finally made the decision to just go ahead and drive on down there and get ourselves a Freightliner. I got to figure out this traffic pattern here. Not used to this crisscrossing stuff. Yeah, I only got really one comment about the whole thing, about what dealerships were in Fort Collins and Cheyenne. And they said, well, they had Freightliner just like we have, or I have. And they said Volvo is in Cheyenne for them. So it's possible that they're all the same for everyone. I'm not too sure about that. But that's the way it seems. We actually got a ways to go before we get to our pickup point. So we're not going to get paid too much. We earned about maybe $12,000 overnight from our drivers, which is very good. Trying not to get a speeding ticket on the way down. I may need every penny, I don't know, because we're not trading in this truck. This truck will be given to another driver, so we don't have any trade-in value. Let me scooch on over. Yeah, I'm still going to say it. I've been saying it like almost every episode. I really wish when you take a job, it says you are so many minutes and miles away from the job or the pickup point. Because yeah, I'm in Cheyenne, but as you can see, we got to go about, what was it, 30 miles I think it was, to go to Home Depot to pick up the load. Not that time really matters to me today, because like I said, this load is just going to Fort Collins, which is just a jump, skip, and a hop down the road of I-25. And the load's going to Costco. And then we'll go over to the Freightliner dealership and get ourselves the Cascadia, the 2023 version, which came out maybe 10 months ago, maybe even a year ago now at this point. It's been a while. Now we're going into a strip mall. Here is the Home Depot. And it was like every Home Depot, we enter the building on the left side. Is that a Texas Roadhouse? Didn't get really... I just saw Texas. I'm guessing a Texas Roadhouse. Let's go here to Freight Market. And we want the one to Fort Collins. We're just taking empty pallets on down. $562. I mean, that's not too bad for like about an hour. Is it even an hour's drive? Well, probably from this end of Cheyenne it's going to be. Where is our trailer? Looks like it's all the way around this side of the building. And I'll prepare to get ready to back into it. There it is. And see if I can get it in the first try today. Nope. This should be good right here. Or not. Is this going to be a trailer? I got to lower my chassis down a little bit. Can't be this far over, is it? Might be. There we go. It's over further than I thought. And we got it. So let's get rolling. on the way to Fort Collins. Uh, 91 miles. Okay, so it's farther than I remember it being. But it's been a while since I've been out to Wyoming and Colorado, personally. Open, please. Thank you. Oh, we're going to the right. Interesting. Make sure you come to a complete and full stop like I just did. Uh-oh. No, I did take down the road sign. I probably should have come to a full stop there and let the traffic go. Then I could have turned nice and wide. Oh, I might be hung up here. Well, this is not starting out good. I think I might be just a little bit too excited about going to buy a Freightliner. Just a little bit wider would have been good. Alright, we're all set now, I think. Alright, let's just take it nice and easy now. Let's not get too excited about getting ourselves a new truck. I mean, we'll be able to afford it one way or the other. I can always upgrade it as we go along if I don't have enough cash, but I'm going to assume we do. Slow on down a bit. There we go. Thought I was going to go out the same way I came in, but apparently not, because we were on the south side of Cheyenne, so I thought, you know, that's where we got to go to Fort Collins, but we're going this way, I guess. Just following the GPS. Actually, is this the dealership I'm going by? No, this is the gas station. Yeah, I don't remember where the dealership is in Cheyenne. I'm just kind of curious. Am I going by it? No, it looks like it's going to be over here. That's probably the dealership, and we were here and we're going around this way. Interesting that GPS didn't take me out to go this way and just get on I-25 and go that way, but we're actually going to get on I-80, then back on I-25. Alright. That's why sometimes it does pay to check GPS and, you know, set off for your own course. Kind of forgot. I do got a good amount of weight behind me. 53,000 was it? 43,000. Yeah, still seeing some drivers returning empty-handed once in a while, so thought all my drivers at this point would have a point into everything, so they should be able to find something to bring back. Already 7:30 in the morning and we're still in Cheyenne. Really haven't left town. And away we go. haven't really looked at Freightliners whatsoever to see what they have to offer for, you know, horsepower, engines, and transmission options. I did have a quick look at Western Stars a little while ago when people were saying, oh, get a Western Star. I'm like, well, it's a good possibility. It's a brand we haven't driven yet. And I did, at least I found, or at least I should say, I could not find a transmission to my liking that had the retarder on it as well. I found that kind of interesting. And it's one of those things that I'm used to driving with a transmission with a retarder on it. But I'm pretty sure it's something I would get used to. So the last ride for us in the W900, this will be going to Sacramento, where our new driver will take over. It's like a lovely day, at least so far. It did rain overnight. I am noticing that a lot when I sleep at night. I do hear the rain, or I wake up with raindrops on the windshield. That would just make driving at night even more miserable for... I know personally I don't like driving at night when it's raining out. I love driving at night compared to during the daytime in real life. But when it's raining out, not as much. Just going to ride right behind the truck in front of us because we're already 19 miles out. So I don't want to get caught in that lane. And like I said, not much of a rush because we're going to go buy our truck, so we're going to spend some time there. And then we'll figure it all out afterwards, where to go. I mean, we could head back down to Texas because of the new cities that's going to be coming out. As long as I don't have to go through Houston. That car, I could see was going to let me in. They were backing up a little bit. Just trying to... As I drive through Fort Collins here, I'm going to keep an eye out because I don't know exactly where the dealership is. I do see I'm going to have to take a left-hand turn on down this road, so I should move on over. Wait to get through the intersection before we slide over. I was going to say, have I been to Fort Collins? But according to the GPS, well, not where I'm driving through, we haven't been. But up ahead we have been. Ooh, only 25 down through here. Be kind of nice if if Costco, which is right where we're going to, is right next to the dealership. Yeah, Costco's up ahead. Whoops. It looks like it's on the left-hand side, so let's move on over. And this looks like the dealership right here, so that works out well. Is Costco on the... No, Costco is on the right. On the GPS, it kind of looked like it was going to be on the left. Ooh, I'm going to swing it wide into here. Is this the entrance? That's not the entrance, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. This is not a good approach. But I think we'll get it in there. Alright, and there is our parking spot. So let's go ahead. We'll turn around down here. That way I can stick my head out like a dog and be able to back up and see where I'm going. It's going to be a tight turn for the trailer. I don't think this is going to go well. I can just feel it. The way my driving's been already this morning. I think my front end of the truck is fine. The wall's there somewhere, but if we haven't hit it yet, we should be okay. Well, I don't think I could have squared up actually better than that, so turn off the engine as well. Like I said, we're not getting paid too much for this, but for the little drive that we took, we'll go ahead and take that. And yeah, we know right where we're going. Cindy, clean up your stuff, because we're going to be in a new truck here very soon. Might be coming right back here to Costco to take our first delivery in the Freightliner Cascadia. Oh, there's a training facility right across the road here. Maybe I should just go in and discover that. Now, I've always tried to figure out exactly what it is by discovering more facilities, unemployment offices, whatever you want to call them. Did it say I discovered it? I didn't hear it go ding. But usually it should give you more choices. Maybe better drivers. I'm not too sure about that, but it's a possibility. I would like to visit the recruitment agencies, you know, right now, but I don't have no place to put them. Alright, let's go make a salesman very happy. I was going to say, dude, your light was green the whole time, but no, that's our light is in front of the tree up there on the island. I've heard some stories about these Freightliners, so we'll see if it... I don't think it's going to really... You know, real life driving a Freightliner is going to come over to ATS, but we'll see. We'll see how good of a ride it provides us. And that was kind of the thing. Yep, we need to park right here. Alright, let's go on inside. The first couple of things we're looking at. No, we want to see Cascadia Sleeper. We can, of course, we can convert it all over here. But that's probably something we're going to go with. The value of our truck is actually not that bad, but for what we paid for it. Customize configuration. All right, let's go to chassis first of all. A 240-gallon tank. I can't remember what's on the W900. I thought it was a 300, but that's fine. So let's see. Do we want the... What's the difference between the XT and the RR? Okay, it said it was the XT. Hang on a second. That didn't seem right. Yeah. Exit that. Custom configuration. And that says that's the XT, but when I click on the XT, or if I click on this, then go back to that, it shows me that. We'll just keep on going down the road this way. The chassis is still the same, so the engine. You give me a 505. No, what else can you put in this beast? Well, the Cummins, 605. 2,050 pounds of torque. So I'm just trying to think, Detroit diesel or the Cummins. For 5 horsepower, let's see, 1,850 pounds of torque at 1,000 RPMs. So, I mean, these appear to have more torque. Maybe go with the Detroit diesel? I'm thinking Detroit diesel over the Cummins. Not because of the price. I'm just saying I think it'd be just a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. Transmissions is a big one for me. 12 speed. No retarder on that one. 12 speed, 12 speed. 10 speed. Here's the retarders way down here. 6 speed, 7 speed, 18 speed. There's a 13 speed retarder. A 12 speed retarder is what I'm really comfortable with. And I don't see a 12 speed retarder. So where was that 13 retarder? Go back to that. I think I went past it somewhere. There's a 13 speed, no retarder. Did I misread it? Oh, there it is. I just saw it again. 13 speed retarder. We'll go with that. Oh, so that definitely brings us up on the heavy cargo. Hill traverse. Uneven terrain is better. Maneuverability is a little bit better. So that's all good. The interior here. We do have different designs. I'm definitely not going with the wood. I do like that one more than that one. That one's not too bad. How we doing on price? Oh, we're getting up there on the price. But I mean, this is our home. This is our home away from, this is, well, home away from home. I don't know if I got another home other than the garage in Salt Lake City. Kind of digging that one right there a little bit. I kind of like the GPS a little. I think this is the GPS a little bit more compact. Although having... Actually, I don't think there's a GPS even there. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And of course, now the paint job. Let me get back to the paint job a little bit later. I'll bring you back for that. But this is going to take a while. It's going to be a lot of hemming and hawing on my part. So let me go ahead and just see what I got for options here. And we'll see what we have when I get back. Well, I think we got it all set. Final price tag is $210,000 and $210,057. That's a moss color green that you got there. I got the rims kind of to match with like black hubs, Some nice little lug nuts there. I went with some like real aerodynamic mud flaps options here, which is kind of interesting. I also got, I think it was a Christmas lights that we got when we delivered all the Christmas gifts. I put that around the truck. We'll see how that lights up. I'm pretty sure we'll be working at night sometime. I'm actually going to have some flags on here. Should be American Truck Simulator flags that will go on there. A lot of chrome everywhere. Yes, you can see Cindy's there. We got a little bobblehead. But let's go ahead and purchase this, of course. Do you want to drive your new truck? Heck yes, I do. My truck needs to go, I believe, here. No, it's not Sacramento. I thought they were going to Sacramento. Is it Alamosa? Ah, Alamosa. So the Kenworth goes there. Thank you for your purchase. Enjoy your new truck. We will take your old one to your garage in Alamosa right away. Please note that all trucks bought here have regular insurance paid already. Well, that's kind of nice of you. So, hello Freightliner Cascadia. How you doing? That green sort of pops a little bit more out in the sunlight. People will see us coming down the highway for sure. And of course, will I do a special paint job for the truck? We'll see in the future. But we'll probably just go with this for a little bit. But this kind of saves me having to do the pan around on the truck. You can kind of see everything there. I can't wait to see how she drives and handles. Now that we're inside, yep, there's Cindy. In the back, we just got our duffel bag. The back seems to have a lot of room, I must say that. Also on the back wall, I forgot what there's a sign that's going to light up. As part of the SES, not SES, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's part of the mod pack. It'll be in the link in the description below. the Sissel pack, I believe. Wow, it took a second for me to remember that. So before we go any further and get excited about driving the truck, we need to hire a driver. Recruitment agency, there we go. And this hired driver should come up with a whole list. Well, Mark seemed to be at the top of the list. He's a rating of 4.2, so that's a good one to start with. He has a point into everything, so that's very key. I'm not going to look any further. Marky Mark, will get hired. And let's see here. Hired driver. And Alamosa. The truck must be there already, so that's kind of keen. And there you go. Leaving us with this 18,000. So we are all set there. So another driver on the road, another truck to the fleet. I need to find a job though. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I got 8 hours left on the clock. Right? 5? Yeah, I got 8 hours left on the clock. But it doesn't really matter. I can pretty much go anywhere. This is a kind of interesting load right here. What day is it? It's Wednesday. So this needs to be there by tomorrow. Let's see, if I do 8 hours, give or take, that gives us 3.5 hours the next day. That is something we should be able to do kind of easily. Well, I shouldn't say, oh, I just kicked myself for it, didn't I? There's another tank there, but this one looks more interesting to me for some reason. Abilene, Texas. And it's offer expired. Okay, we're fine. Let's go ahead and jump in because we got to see how this truck looks when I fired it up, right? Now there's the GPS. Oh, look at that. Look at that dash. Let's see here. Okay, I can see my gears. Kind of like bottom center. Speedometer. Of course, we got the regular speedometer. And of course, we also got a digital speedometer. Well, it's all digital. But you got your regular speedometer in the center. And I assume it's a 0 miles an hour dead center at the bottom. Temperature. Is that the engine temperature going up? I think so. Engine's warming up, oil pressure looks good. Alright, another thing I need to double check though is make sure we turn on the lights that we want, which is all this stuff. Yes, that should be good. RPMs are on the right side of the speedometer. Okay. Air conditioning must be on. Can I see... Can we see the lights actually on? Not really. It's too bright outside. Too bright outside. Alright, so let me just, let's see here. First gear, I think third gear would be good. Oh, this feels kind of weird. You don't really see the hood of the truck. Ooh. I mean, that probably makes it better for aerodynamics, but when you're, you know, when you're trying to make a corner and see if you can make it, that'd be kind of hard to see, wouldn't it? I think I'd like that GPS. That GPS is rather nice. Oh, I got to get used to the engine sound. So, I know there's some truckers out there. Oh, I got to fix my seat, too. Looks like I'm sitting way too far forward. I know there are some real truckers that watch the series, and I appreciate that. For those of you driven Freightliners, the Cascadias, if you will, I think this is the 2023 Cascadia, by the way, as well. I don't know, the Detroit diesel, it sounds kind of quiet, which I think in reality is something that you want, but it just sounds too quiet. Oh, this feels weird, but of course it's going to. I think I said that every new truck that we got, that it just feels weird, right? I mean, I like the interior the way it looks. Of course, we got we got Fido up on the dash, little bobblehead dog. Of course, the Valentine Cupid is gone. Yeah, I do like that dash. It's just getting used to where everything is. Alright, so we actually got a clock upper right of the speedometer and outside temperature upper left of the speedometer. Voltage, direction we're heading, consumption of fuel, I assume that is. I don't know, but usually after a trip or two, I may not like the sound of the engine. I'll have to look maybe on the Steam Workshop to see if we got other sounds, but she does sound very quiet. And in a few seconds here, we're going to see how she hauls. Cindy, put on your seatbelt. But another driver on the road, so the money should come in just a little bit better, like always. I know I said 13 speed, but it's the same. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as what we had. I kind of forgot. Oh, it must be going right here. All right, and we are taking this. I didn't even see what we're getting paid. Just shy of 3,000, but we're getting paid $3.91 a mile. Oh, it's right there. Let's see how it looks like when I back up. That looks like a wide load, too. Wow, looks like I'm sticking my head out way out the window. So I think it's going to be like right about there, being on a wide load. Yeah, it definitely is a wide load. It's just a matter of getting it lined up. Maybe it's not that far over. We will find it. I think I had trouble with the last one too. Maybe it's further, not as further over as I thought it was. There we go. But that just, when I stick my head out the window on this, it seems like I'm sticking my head way out the window. Yeah, not being able to see the front hood either. We'll see how long before that, if, you know, before I bump into something, because I can't see the front end as well. Oh, that was the other thing I want to see. Can we see the flags on the truck? No, we cannot. So we got the antennas there, but I don't see the flags. Now, maybe we'll have to look into that later on. I'll call the dealership to find out what happened there. Maybe they just didn't put them on. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can't. It's going to be a while. I mean, I was peaking the revs on that one. Didn't even know it. Boy, that dash pretty much tells you everything you need to know, I think. Oh, I can even see when the cruise control is actually set and turned on. That's like bottom left. Turns green, yellow, you know, turns green. Oh, it even shows the yellow indicator on the speedometer where you got the cruise control set. Wow, it really feels like there's not even a front end of the truck. It's just gonna be weird, like it always is for the, you know, like first few trips. But now it's a, I don't want to say it hasn't been exciting with the W900 recently, but now this is, you know, oh yeah, you can't really, I have, how close am I actually to that truck? Not close at all. So, just trying to get a gauge here. Yeah, it's just going to be a while. But as for the engine, it is very quiet. Detroit diesel. I forgot how much weight am I hauling? 36, so it's like an average load. It's not heavy. Oh, yeah. I was like, why aren't the RPMs going up? Because they were maxed. I don't know. The front just not being visible is on me a little bit here. I keep trying to figure it out exactly how to determine. I mean, I gotta sit way up to see the front end, so it is possible. I guess when it comes to tight corners, if I sit way up and peak, it's there. Now it's got to focus on getting the load down to Texas. Yeah, the RPMs, I'm just not... That's going to be bad for a while, so forgive me on that. Now, in the W900, recently, I've been noticing a lot of rocking in it, taking heavy loads. So we'll see how this handles. Oh, yeah, the RPMs. It's almost like I'm driving an electric vehicle in some sense. It's so quiet. Must be a way station. Yeah, you don't recognize this truck. Why would you? It's brand new. If they say your truck needs some repair, I'll be like, really? It's got like 5 miles on it. And if it needs repair, I'm bringing it back right to Freightliner. I probably should have compared the torque of the engines that we had in the W900 compared to this. It's been a few minutes, but it seems like it has more torque to it. But I mean, it's going to be a probably different gearbox I got in here than what I had in the W900 as well. So it's hard to say if it's going to be better than any other truck. Because every time I get a different truck, it's going to be a different engine, different transmission. Well, it just feels... Yeah, it's going to take a moment to get used to, that's for darn sure. And that's just our loan payment, getting us back down to $12,000. But the company has grown with another truck in the fleet. Now, we do have another bay open, so I think that's going to be our next goal, of course, is just build up enough cash. I'd say about $160,000 is what we need. And it won't be to swap out this truck. At this point, it'll be just be able to, get ourselves another truck, another driver. Where does this tell me? I've just noticed on the GPS that I'm used to, it doesn't say what the speed is. Where does it say the speed is? Oh wait, is that 55? Alright, now I see it. It's on the main information screen, if you will. Yeah, the one thing I have to do is adjust my seat in the truck, because the mirror, I would like to be sitting more like this. And I'm just like more up here. And I'm all over the road on the way down here because I'm too busy looking at the inside of the truck rather than what's on the outside. I don't know, it's just I think I'm a lot like most of you out there that would rather hear the engine a little bit more. I'm all for giving it a couple trips, a couple days. I think every truck we've owned, although I don't think I did it on the W900, but the International and the Mack Anthem, I think we had different engine sounds, modded engine sounds. mean, basically what I hear is the tires on the road. I barely hear the engine at all. Now, in real life, I would prefer that, not to hear the engine at all. Well, I would like to hear a little bit. I don't want my engine to be completely silent. I want to be able to hear it. That way, if it starts making weird noises, I would know it. But I like the inside of my truck when I'm driving up and down the road to be relatively quiet on the inside. I mean, I will say I do like the looks of the inside, the outside. I mean, it's fine. Nothing really stands out to me. Although the front did look rather nice with all that chrome on it. And I'm going to say probably not many out there are going to like the paint job I chose. But I like it. There was a blue color I was looking at, but then when I saw the green, and green's my favorite. So I saw the green, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to go with the green on this one. I think our Volvo at the beginning of the series, which goes back a ways now, was almost this color. Oh, rain. Which one's my windshield wiper button again? Ah, it is right. Okay. Good old muscle memory. It's a good thing that we have muscle memory. Just it's like, I think it's this button. Oh yeah, it is that button. Okay. See, I said it was a good day to start the day. Good weather-wise. Good weather-wise. Yeah, I said it. The weather was good. And now here we are with the rain. I did put on Michelin tires, but it didn't say they were good in the rain, so I just gotta be kind of careful. Well, yeah, I gotta get used to the new speed limit stuff on this one. I'm used to looking over at the GPS and seeing what the speed limit is. But we're not really in a rush. We should have plenty of time to get this load there tomorrow. But every time I say and think that, that's, you know, we get issues. Being south of Denver, speed limit should be 75, which it is. Now, I would say that the Freightliner is pulling nicely, but we should be going downhill. Very slightly, so we should be going downhill. I think we'll set the speedometer to 74-ish. What is the Jake brake? That's the horn. Boy, you don't even hear the Jake brake. Very little on the Jake brake. And the only way you know it's on, if you look just to the right of the clock on the dash, you can see I'm pressing it. I'm just not too sure about the engine sound. That's the only, right now that's the only thing I really think I would probably prefer it be more pronounced. Everything else of the Freightliner right off, I'm really okay with, or I really like it. Just got to get used to it. Actually, it does feel kind of weird not having Cupid up there, because Cupid's been up there since February. And that makes sense to you if you're watching these episodes when they go live, but in the future, if you're watching it, this episode is going live in mid-July, so it was up there for a while. A little foggy out. Need to get back over into my lane. I don't want to press the speed limit just because I'm still getting used to what I'm seeing in front of me here. I'm really more focused on the interior rather than the exterior right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. 30 miles an hour on the interstate, dude? That's a real hazard. Oh, yeah. I'm still waiting for the sound of the engine really revving up, and it just isn't happening, so... I think that was a Cummins engine that we had in the W900. Or was that a Cat? No, that might have been a Cat that we had in there. Let's see, what time is it? Almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we got about 3 more hours on the clock. So pretty soon I'll have to check to see where we're going to be calling it an evening. I definitely have to fiddle with my seat adjustment. Not gonna pull me in again, are you? Alright, thank you, appreciate that. Whoa, 77. Didn't seem like I was going that fast. Why did you just get over into the left lane and the car that was in front of you in the left lane got over into the right lane? What is AI traffic doing? Oh, this is our exit. That's me hitting rumble strips near the breakdown lane. This does look different since the last time I've been down through here. At least the way I remember Colorado / New Mexico. Being 2:30 and we're coming to a stop, this might be a good time to just go ahead and we'll check the map. So I got 2.5 hours more on the clock. What does this give us? Well, that's 3 hours, and that might be a little bit too far. Ooh, is it gonna be like way up here? Well, that's 2 hours and 7 minutes. That's about right here. Let me go ahead and just put the marker here. That way I'll see it before I get there. So yeah, that'll be good. That's fine. Don't do it. Feels like I'm sitting too low on my seat and too far forward. Oh, yeah. I'm still listening to the engine. I'm like, the RPMs don't sound high enough. Then I look on down and I'm like, right on the red line. I'm like, oh, yeah. My new Detroit diesel engine saying, you plan on shifting anytime soon, sir. We would appreciate it. A rainy afternoon, but you gotta have rainy days once in a while. I would say it would clean out the truck a little bit, but this is brand new, so we didn't really need to do that. Just don't really hear the Jake brake at all. I think we had the same problem though in the W900, did we not, when we first got that one too? Ah, the rain's gonna stop. And the traffic's gonna pick up. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about the engine sound, and I may have a look on the Steam Workshop just to see what's out there. Although sometimes changing the engine sound, sometimes that means you have to upgrade the engine at the workshop, and that costs money, and I don't really have any, so. And I will say, I think so far the Freightliner is handling just like the W900 for the trailer shifting the weight around. Feels the same to me so far. Speed limit 70, okay. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wow, we're approaching our rest area pretty darn soon. Yeah, I keep looking over to the GPS to see what the speed limit is, and I think it's 30. Just go with the flow of traffic right now is what I'm doing. Yeah, hopefully next time when we're driving, I should be more like this. I'm actually reading the speed limit signs on the road to kind of know where I should be going for speed limit. That way I have to keep doing this. Peeking over the steering wheel. Oh wow, RPMs are just... It's almost like I'm waiting for the sound of the engine to be doubled what it is RPM wise, and yeah, we're just not getting there. We got to be close to the rest area. I said I had about 2.5 hours on the clock, and that was 2 hours and 7 minutes out. I think I see it peeking in on the GPS right now. $30 miles an hour. But overall, so far, I'm really liking the Freightliner. The engine sound, though, it could be I just got to get used to it. I'm going to look at the outside of the truck when we get to the rest area. But I do like the interior. GPS, I think that's the biggest interior GPS I've seen. Oh, yeah. That just sounds not right to me. I think every shift I've been on, I've been in the red on RPMs. Hopefully I can fit through here with a wide load. I think we've done it before, though. 366 for diesel. I think we're in Texas right now. All right, and the rest area is out back. Oh no, not on dirt. The new truck. And it just rained. It's just going to stick everywhere. Ryan R has leveled up. Well, congratulations, Ryan R. But that's not too bad. We end the day just shy of 17,000. Let's step back outside and just have a little look around here. The Freightliner. Yeah, I do like that's all chrome in the front. I do wish my flags were showing, though. That would have been kind of cool. And it's pretty much chrome everywhere. That white line you see going around, that should be the quote-unquote Christmas light. So at nighttime, that should be white or blue. I don't remember because I didn't really use it anywhere. The wheels look pretty snazzy, I think. I like the way those came out, but I think those are the same wheel designs I use on all my trucks. Let's see, what else do we get here? And nothing too fancy. Well, I shouldn't say nothing too fancy. We spent 200 grand on it. But yeah, I do like the way it looks. The Freightliner does the way it looks on the outside and on the interior. Not being able to see the front end of the hood or the hood at all. But maybe once I get my seat adjustment, I'll see. Actually, no, not really. I mean, I should be sitting somewhere like right about here. But today we drove kind of like right down here. May not seem like much of a difference, but when you get used to something, you're used to it. Yeah, like on the inside there. I didn't look at the back wall, but that I forgot what that sign's supposed to say. Not the Cascadia one, but you might be able to see right above it depending on what screen you're watching it on. If you're on a mobile phone, probably not so much. But there's some lettering there that should light up. I just realized we got a microwave there. Make me some popcorn. All the way down here, you didn't make me no popcorn yet? We do got American Truck Pillow back there. And nothing special up front. Just a bottle of water and a can of Pepsi. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me know what you think about the Freightliner and the way it looks so far, the Cascadia. And also on the engine sound. That's probably the way it is in real life, but I think I want a little bit more tone to it. But we'll have to see how it... what you guys say. I'll look at like I said, look at the workshop and see if I can find something for it where I don't actually have to upgrade the engine in any way, shape, or form. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.